Hey, stop what you are doing right now. I found the actual definition of a dream home, and honestly, I am vibrating with excitement over this design. Seriously, this is insane. We are looking at a Ruma Moongil, a tiny house, but it is totally giving Tropis contemporary vibes, mixed with full-on cottage garden aesthetic. This is not just a house, it's an experience. Okay, look at the colors. The walls are this perfect muted pastel sage green, right? And the light, wow. There are so many tall, gorgeous windows that it feels like you are literally sitting inside a greenhouse, but make it chic. The pops of mint cabinets and those delicate soft pink pillows, it's like a hug from a fairy tale. Seriously, this space is the coziest. They use natural wood and rattan everywhere to add texture, and every corner is covered in massive, stunning houseplants. It's tropical lushness meeting cottagecore comfort. You know how tiny houses usually feel super cramped or honestly kind of clinical and boring? This is the exact opposite. They maximized every inch, utilizing built-in storage benches and vertical space so there is zero clutter allowed. This design is a game changer for maximizing space while keeping that warm, lush feeling. It proves you don't need a huge mansion to have a masterpiece interior. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me! Hi! Okay, stop what you are doing right now. Seriously, you are not going to believe the house I found. This tiny house, it is the definition of a vibe. This isn't your grandma's cramped cottage, no way. It's called Cottage Garden, but it's totally giving Tropis contemporary realness. Everything is white and that gorgeous light wood, and it just makes the space feel absolutely huge. I mean, wow, look at those windows. They are massive, floor to ceiling almost, blurring the line between inside and that totally insane lush tropical garden outside. It's like living inside a giant terrarium, but make it chic. Seriously, the lighting here is unreal. And that little bench seating in the dining nook? Genius. You know how tiny houses can sometimes feel dark and super cluttered? That is the major drama this design completely solves. The minimalist white paneling and those light wood tones keep everything airy, bright, and so streamlined. There is nowhere for clutter to hide, which is exactly what I need, honestly. It's functional, it's beautiful, it is completely stress-free living. Dream home definition. I am obsessed. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Oh my gosh, you absolutely have to see this. I am totally freaking out over this tiny house design, right? Seriously, forget all those crammed, boring tiny homes we've looked at. This is the definition of spacious, even though it's small. It's called Cottage Garden, but honestly, it's giving total luxurious tropical retreat vibes. Wow. The first thing that hit me, the colors, dude. It's all this perfect grounding olive green everywhere. It instantly makes you feel zen. And then bam, there's this insane accent wall made of rough natural stone. It is rugged, rustic, and totally unexpected. It just grounds the whole contemporary look, you know? And the windows, they are massive, floor to ceiling basically, replacing the wall with jungle views. It's like the outside is part of the living room, which is genius. Plus, they put in this built-in window bench, all cushy and olive green, perfect for reading or napping. It is so cozy. We always talk about how tiny houses feel cluttered, right? But this design uses clean lines, modular furniture, and natural materials like jute rugs and light wood to keep everything breezy. It's a literal breath of fresh air. They solved the drama. Honestly, this is dream home definition. I'm already planning my move. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi. Oh my gosh, you will not believe the house design I just stumbled upon. Seriously, stop everything and listen to this. It's the definition of a tropical tiny home dream. It's a Ruma Moongil, right? But it feels massive, like a luxurious sun-drenched cottage in Bali or maybe Santorini. This is insane. The style is Tropicus contemporary, but they leaned so hard into the Mediterranean aesthetic with that terracotta orange and white. Look at those arches. They're everywhere. Windows, doorways, framed in this gorgeous deep terracotta. It just pops against the crisp white walls and those exposed ceiling beams. Wow. And the natural light, it is epic. You are totally giving permanent vacation vibes 24/7. It's architectural photography masterpiece material, honestly. I hate how most tiny houses feel cramped, dark, and cluttered, but this design totally fixed that drama. They used a super smart open plan layout, so the kitchen flows right into that built-in banquette seating area. Plus, painting those structural beams white makes the room feel ridiculously tall, which is genius when you're maximizing small square footage. Seriously, every detail, from the woven pendant lamp to the patterned terracotta floor tiles, screams highly detailed texture. It's just so refreshing and airy, seamlessly integrating the lush cottage garden outside with the potted palms indoors. It's truly a game changer for small space living. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! Oh my gosh, you guys, stop scrolling for a second. Seriously, you have to see this tiny house design I just found. It is insane. The total definition of a dream home, right? It's tropical contemporary, but it's completely centered around nature, calling it a cottage garden. And honestly, it's a complete game changer. First, let's talk about the vibe. Wow, the entire color palette is built around olive green and stone. Look at that feature wall. It's this massive, gorgeous, stacked fieldstone fireplace, and it is giving me all the cozy, rustic luxury feels. It's not just a wall, it's art. And they painted the surrounding paneling this perfect, earthy olive green. It's warm, it's grounded, and it makes the entire space feel like a hug, you know? But the best part? The light. Because it's a tiny house, you might expect it to feel cramped or dark, which is the usual drama, right? Nope. They installed these enormous floor-to-ceiling glass doors and huge picture windows framed in rich wood. It literally opens up to the lush garden. You are practically sitting in the jungle while you eat breakfast at that adorable built-in banquet. It's so smart. It makes the tiny footprint feel absolutely massive and totally uncluttered. Everything is natural. We're talking cane webbing on the kitchen cabinets, warm wood dining table, and live plants everywhere. It's modern, it's natural, and it looks so intentional. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! Stop what you are doing right now. Seriously, you guys, I just found the ultimate dream-level Pinterest board house design. This is absolutely insane. Look at this tiny house interior. It's tropical contemporary perfection. The light? Wow, it's absolutely spilling in from those huge windows, hitting those light wood panels and warm beige walls just right, making everything glow. It is totally giving that cottage garden vibe, blurring the line between indoors and the actual lush outside. I'm obsessed. That live edge coffee table and the gorgeous woven cane detailing on the sliding doors and the furniture, it's artisanal. It feels so grounded, so earthy, but still incredibly chic and high-end. You know how tiny houses can sometimes feel a bit cramped, or maybe they just look cluttered instantly, or worse, they feel sterile? This one solves all that drama. By sticking to this clean, warm palette and relying on natural textures instead of harsh contrasts, it somehow feels expansive, cozy, and high-end all at once. It's the definition of peaceful luxury. Honestly, it's a game changer for small space living. I could literally live in this sun-drenched little nook forever. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! OMG, you guys, I just found my actual literal dream home definition. Forget those boring beige boxes. This tiny house? This is insane! Okay, picture this. Cottage garden meets tropical contemporary, but the color palette is the real star. It's this striking, vibrant royal blue and crisp white. Seriously, it's totally giving Greek coastal getaway vibes, but inside a cozy, perfectly sized room. The natural light pouring through those massive glass doors is a game changer. It makes the space feel huge, even though it's technically a room of Mungil, you know? And look at that wall. The geometric blue trim against the white paint, architectural drama. I love that they optimize storage too. We all know how tiny houses can get cluttered, right? But with the floating shelves and the built-in cabinet under the art, everything has a place. It keeps the minimalist tropical flow going. It proves you don't need sprawling mansions to live beautifully. This design completely solves the cramped, boring tiny house drama by connecting you straight to that lush garden outside. It's calming, it's cool, and it's so stylish. Honestly, I'm ready to move in right now. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. stop what you are doing. Seriously, I just found the most insane tiny house design, and I am obsessed. It is the definition of a tropical vacation cottage, but like you get to live there every day. Okay, so picture this. You walk in and everything is bright white shiplap, right? It feels so airy. But then, bam, the floor hits you. Gorgeous rustic terracotta tiles. It is totally giving luxury Mediterranean villa vibes, but crammed into the cutest little room in Munguil ever. The black grid windows are hue that tropical light. And look at the colors. We're talking burnt orange, soft linens, and all these cute earthy clay pots stacked on these amazing built-in shelves. Honestly, it's a game changer for cozy living. You know how tiny houses can sometimes feel cramped or just super boring and modern? This design fixes that whole drama. It's tiny, sure, but the high vaulted ceilings and all the light make it feel enormous. Plus, they put this giant built-in daybed right by the window. That's not just a couch, that's your reading nook, your napping station, your permanent relaxation zone. It is so detailed, so textural, it just feels rich. Wow, seriously, I'm planning my move already. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! Seriously, you have to see this photo I just found. I'm screaming. This is the actual definition of a dream home. No exaggeration. It's a tiny house living room, but it feels like a sprawling, lush greenhouse spa. Wow, look at all that light. The vibe is totally tropical contemporary, but it's also so minimalist and clean, you know? They use this stunning light blonde wood everywhere, the floors, the coffee table, the beams, and paired it with crisp, bright white walls. It's genius. But the real game changer, the seating. It's this L-shaped built-in bench that wraps around the corner. Not only is it sleek and comfy with those white cushions, but guess what? Storage drawers underneath. This is insane. Seriously, if you live in a small space, you know the drama of being cramped and cluttered, right? This design completely eliminates that. And the plants, they are everywhere, giving that perfect cottage garden feel without being messy. It makes the whole room feel airy and alive. It's the perfect antidote to boring apartment life. Honestly, I'm obsessed. This space is tranquil, functional, and ridiculously stylish. It's truly a masterpiece of design efficiency. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi. You guys, you absolutely have to see this house I just found. Seriously, forget everything you thought about tiny houses because this is insane. It's called the Cottage Garden, but it's totally giving tropical architectural masterpiece vibes. Wow. Okay, let's talk about the mood. It's tropical contemporary, right? But they went bold. Black, black, and more black. The kitchen is sleek, matte black cabinetry that looks ridiculously high-end. Seriously, it's the sophistication of the dark colors contrasted with that light wood floor that just elevates everything. But the real star? The windows. They're those massive black steel-framed ones, seriously taking up the whole wall, and they look straight out onto this unbelievably lush, jungly garden. It's like living inside a luxury terrarium. You know, the sunlight just pours in. It's crisp, it's moody, it's dramatic. It is dream home definition. Usually when you hear tiny house, you picture cramped and cluttered, right? Not here, because they integrated the indoors and outdoors so perfectly with those huge glass doors, the whole space feels massive. It solves the biggest tiny house drama. It feels open and totally breathable. Plus, the vertical storage in the kitchen, genius. Everything has a place. No clutter drama here. Seriously, every single detail, from the brass hardware to the industrial pendant lights, is perfect. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi, you are not going to believe the house I just found. Seriously, stop whatever you're doing. This is the definition of a tropical dream cottage. It's a tiny house, right? But it feels massive. The first thing you see are these insane, deep red exposed brick walls. They're totally giving cozy rustic vibes. But then you look up. Wow, that vaulted ceiling with the light wood beams, that is honestly a game changer for vertical space. It just makes the whole room breathe. And the light. They paired the bold brick with these creamy off-white kitchen cabinets and gorgeous natural wood furniture. It's warm, it's modern, it's like living inside a filtered Instagram photo, you know? Plus, they threw in tons of gigantic, lush tropical plants. It stops the house from feeling dark or stuffy, which is the drama of most tiny houses. They end up feeling cramped and boring. This one? It's alive, it's bright. It's the perfect blend of cozy materials and contemporary flow. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! Oh my gosh, you have to see this. I just stumbled upon the most mind-blowing tiny house design, and I am totally freaking out. Seriously, forget everything you thought you knew about small space living. This cottage garden vibe is insane. Look at this interior. It is giving tropical contemporary realness, but also so cozy. They went all out with bright white walls and light wood accents. It's so clean, so crisp. You know the sunlight flooding in through these massive black framed windows? It's architectural photography perfection. It doesn't even feel like you're inside. You're basically sitting in the garden. This is the dream home definition, right? And the layout? Genius. It's all open plan, of course, but check out that built-in L-shaped bench seating. It's a dining nook, a lounge area, and storage all wrapped up. No more ugly, cluttered rooms, which is usually the drama with tiny houses. This design completely solves the cramped and boring problem by maximizing every single inch and making the outside the feature. It feels expansive, airy, and just utterly peaceful. Wow, this is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! Oh my God, you are seriously not gonna believe the house I just stumbled upon. Stop scrolling, stop texting. This is the definition of a tropical dream home. And honestly, it's a game changer. It's a tiny house, you know, but it feels like a sprawling, moody, high-end resort. Seriously, how is that possible? The whole vibe is tropis contemporaire, tropical contemporary, but they took it up 10 notches with the drama. They coated everything in this gorgeous matte charcoal black. Floor-to-ceiling black walls, black cabinetry, wow. But here's the genius part. They balance that intense charcoal with the warmest, richest natural wood. We're talking teak everywhere. The kitchen counters, the floating shelves, the whole sofa frame. It's giving sleek sophistication, but still totally earthy. And get this, the entire living area is just massive black framed windows looking directly into a jungle. I mean, a jungle. You feel like you're having your coffee inside a glamorous, gigantic terrarium. It completely eliminates that boring, cramped feeling you usually get in a small space. No more cluttered, sad beige apartments for us. This design proves you can be efficient and minimalist without being sterile. It feels so clean, so tailored, but totally relaxing at the same time. The way the light hits that dark wall, chef's kiss. It's modern escapism, right? This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi, stop whatever you are doing right now. You guys, I just found the definition of a tropical dream home. And it's a tiny house. This is insane. Seriously, look at this design. It's tropis contemporaire, but they went bold. We're talking matte black cabinetry, dark wood floors. It's totally giving sophisticated drama, right? But then, bam, the entire wall is glass. You are literally swimming in green. Those bird of paradise plants, they are the moment. It's like living inside a super fancy, chic terrarium. The contrast between that dark, minimalist interior and that vibrant, insane cottage garden outside, chef's kiss. You know how sometimes tiny houses can feel like super cramped and cluttered? Not this one. They used all that vertical space with those sleek black built-ins. Everything is hidden, it's clean, it's modern. The massive amount of natural light flooding in just makes the whole space feel huge, even though it's small. Honestly, it's a game changer. This combination of bold black accents and lush greenery is everything. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! OMG! You have to see the design I just found. Seriously, stop whatever you are doing. This is the definition of a tropical dream home. It's a rumah mungil, a tiny house, but it feels like a sprawling jungle villa. The atmosphere in this living room is insane. You walk in and boom, that whole back wall is classic deep red exposed brick. It's totally giving cozy cottage vibes. But then they paired it with these crisp, clean cream shiplap walls. It shouldn't work, but it does. It's tropis contemporaire perfection, right? And the light. There are massive black framed windows that just drink up the sun and frame the lush greenery outside like a piece of art. It's like living inside a luxury plant nursery, honestly. The light wooden floor and the jute wag, perfection. You know how tiny houses can sometimes feel cramped and dark? A total drama. Not this one. By using that brilliant cream color and those giant windows, they completely solved the cluttered problem. It feels so spacious and airy. Plus, that ceiling fan is a subtle nod to the tropics. It's functional and chic. This is how you do high-impact design in a small footprint. It's a game changer. Wow, I could live right here, staring out at that cottage garden forever. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! Oh my gosh, you are not going to believe the house design I just stumbled upon. Seriously, this is insane. We are talking about the ultimate tiny house dream, a tropical contemporary style that is totally giving off the most perfect cozy cottage garden vibe. Wow. The color scheme alone is a game changer. It's this gorgeous classic red brick, super warm, right? And they paired it with the crispest, creamiest white shiplap walls. It creates this stunning contrast. Look at those high ceilings and that light wood floor. Everything feels so expansive, which is huge when we're talking about a smaller home. You know, sometimes tiny homes feel super cramped, dark, or just kind of forgettable. This one fixed it. They used enormous windows to just flood the space with sun, making the whole room breathe. And the plants? Seriously, this isn't just decoration, it's a jungle. Huge, thriving monsteras and ferns everywhere, it makes the indoors feel like the outdoors. Honestly, a mixture of natural materials too, the rattan ceiling fan, the jute rug, the simple oak furniture, it's functional, it's beautiful, and it's proof that you don't need a McMansion to have the chicest, most comfortable space ever. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi, you absolutely have to see this. I stumbled upon the design for this cottage garden tiny house, and honestly, it is the definition of a dream home. This is insane, right? It's Tropis Contemporaire, but they took the natural look and cranked it up to 11. Seriously, the color palette? Olive green walls everywhere, which totally gives you that calm, grounded feeling. And then bam, they hit you with the stacked stone. It's on the kitchen island, the backsplash, the dining nook wall. It's rugged, it's organic, and it feels like you're living inside a 5-star treehouse. Wow. And the natural lighting? Massive windows everywhere. It's giving indoor-outdoor living even in a small space. Usually tiny houses feel so cramped and cluttered, you know, but this layout is a game changer. The built-in banquet seating is genius for storage, and the galley kitchen is functional, not frustrating. It just flows so beautifully, maximizing every single inch. It feels lush, it feels expansive, and it's just the most perfect blend of rustic and modern I have ever seen. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi, you guys, you have to see what I just found. Seriously, I'm vibrating. This tiny house design, it's the definition of my Pinterest dream board come to life. Forget everything you know about cramped living. This is insane. Wow. Okay, so it's tropical contemporary meets Mediterranean, which sounds like a mouthful, but the execution